That must be the gate Pascal opened for us.
We have been expecting you. Pascal told us about you. We will open the gate. Please pass through. We will continue to stand guard.
So a funny thing about this cutscene is that you can actually skip it entirely by just skip traveling over to Pascal's village. Which is weird, because sometimes for story-related events they take off the story skip, you take off the quick skip over to Pascal's village. But they didn't here for some reason, so you can just outright skip that entirely. So now, from that point onward, the gate is open without you not exactly realizing why. But hey, accessibility, I guess.
I'm surprised you wish to speak with me personally. Whatever is the matter?
It'll be faster if you just take a look at this recording.
I see. Information about this A2 android is indeed contained within our archives. We all understand her to be rather dangerous. However, she's never visited our village in person. My apologies. That's all the information I have.
I see. Alright, thanks.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply.
Actually, I think I'm missing something here, because if we go into this house next to Pascal, maybe I already just grab it. Okay. Well, either way, oh no, we need to go back up anyway. This is going to be a long episode, I'm sure you can probably already see by the length of the video. And all of it is side quests. All of it. So let's go ahead and get started, because this one will be fun.
9S, why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
So first things
Thanks,
first.
2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
So first things first, we want to...
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Listen, 2B. I was looking at images of flowers today and...
Flowers?
Yeah, there wasn't much left in the bunker's records, but I found one called a lunar tear. I bet you'd look really nice if you put one of those in your hair, 2B. It'd suit your stylish looks.
Don't eat it.
Aw, don't be a stick in the mud. What kind of girl doesn't want to look good sometimes? I'll let you know if I find anything else cute, okay?
I don't need to hear about...
Operator 60 out.
Anyway, if we come over here and talk to you... Hey, friend! Did you hear all the rumors about the place with the trees and the bushes and leaves and the castle built by the first Machine King and the old big treasure? What's in there? What's in there behind the locked doors or gates or moats or whatnot? And what you wonder what it could be? And boy howdy, I'd love to find out and see for myself, don't you know? Huh? Analysis. This machine lifeform believes there is treasure located in the Forest Kingdom. Proposal. 2B should investigate. Thank God we had a translator, because I have no... It's like... I probably should have wrote down what accent that is, because I am completely blanking right now, even though it's really, really obvious. It's like... It's not even an accent, it's just like... a way of speaking. Which is technically an accent. You know what, never mind. Either way, treasure hunt at the castle. First thing we gotta do is head back to the castle, believe it or not. And when we do, you may have noticed last time when we were traversing that there was quite a number of chests just laying about. Well, actually, I think I only encountered one, but there's a few here, so we're gonna go back and grab them this time, since for whatever reason you can't collect them beforehand, in case you run into them, because, I don't know, 2B's logic trumps just grabbing random junk off the street, apparently. So first up, we want to take the highest path we can and still get through, so we need to get on down here and then up this route, and we'll encounter this.
This part belongs to a machine life form.
So it's junk, basically.
While lacking in value, it may be connected to the supposed treasure of the Forest Kingdom. Proposal: it should be confiscated for safekeeping.
If we jump down, not hump, we're gonna make our way over to the library and have to climb it again. So, if you enjoyed that the first time, here we go again. It's really not that bad. The only reason I remember like hating this library so unbelievably much, just because of the sole fact that I couldn't see the ladder that got to the final higher floor on my first playthrough. So I was here for like 20-30 minutes. Well, 30 minutes probably exaggerating, but at least like 20, maybe, well, at least 10, just trying to figure out where do I go? What am I supposed to do here? But either way, once you see it, you can never unsee it. Because at this angle, it almost looks like another piece of the broken glass back there. I don't know why I thought that. I thought it was just like something on the distance you couldn't reach necessarily. You know, nothing to interact with.
Analysis: this part belongs to a machine life form.
So it's junk, basically.
And it just repeats the same line. And the last part, we need to head back over just right before the Royal Chamber. We're going to want to drop down here. You may have noticed this flip from last time. Yep, it's here. And we're going to head over this way, jump across. Try not to go too high in fear of, hitting the top of that thing. Large machine life form and
analysis. Machine life form parts can be assembled in some fashion. Processing. Processing complete. Machine life form parts can be assembled into a key. Proposal: initiate search for a door that matches the key.
Well, I guess we'll have to keep a lookout. But you may have also noticed an icon over here. So if we go ahead and jump over to this ledge and pull this back, the Forest Blacksmith. I am the blacksmith. I really should have practiced this name before I started. Masamune, which is, actually, Masamune is a famous sword forger from, like, traditional Japan, like that old age of Japan. I see you're taking good care of your weapons. However, I'd be happy to sharpen them for you if you wish. Be it upgrade. Huh, that wasn't here before. Masamune can upgrade your weapons to level 4. This is the max level that your weapons can reach, and becomes very important for a quest later on. But that is way later on, so we're gonna leave it for, you guessed it, later on. You can just buy the normal machine items from him if you didn't buy them from Pascal's village. So, there you go, you get your second chance. Ah, your white sword. My master honed that very blade long ago. He was a master craftsman who gathered 4 black and 4 white weapons and improved on them. But they spilled so much blood that my master sealed them away in various locations across the world. However, I wagered that you would wield them in service for good. If that is true, you can search for them in sealed shrines throughout the world. I'm assuming one of those sealed shrines happened to be that chain forest that we encountered a while back, that had the combat braces. Why did I say a while back? That was literally the last episode. Yeah, Virtuous Grief. Weapons made from white armor from the east, which, you know, it has a shogun mask. So, yeah, I'm assuming it's definitely one of them. Maybe even Virtuous Contact is one of the weapons, considering it's a katana. And it's a white blade used by a samurai of the east, so... yeah, there's some more for you, I guess. Virtuous Trio. White katana kept by a samurai of the east, so... 2B's just kind of starts with them casually. And Virtuous Dignity. Alright, so, background lore. Either way, if we go ahead and head down here and into this part, we have a unique enemy type. This is a biped shield that's also holding a spear. You can only get him at this location, so make sure you grab him, and we'll be on our way. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and head back to the library, actually, to go ahead and find that door. Yeah, so you're going to want to head up to the second layer, hop down this ladder over here, and from there you'll be able to go down another few layers. But first... no, I guess we can't. Yep, so go ahead and just head down. And we have this little place that we can access already, but real quick, I just want to backtrack over here to grab this chest. Because, you know, materials are always nice to have around, aren't they? Actually, if we go over here... I didn't actually mean to drop down here, but good thing they haven't noticed me. So, there's a little Easter egg, I guess. Just a little strategy meeting going on. Oh, and that was actually new. First time we've seen electric attack, so your Volt Salves, however the hell you say it, actually come into use. But either way, to get out of here, you're going to want to go ahead and pull this box back. But you may also notice there's two holes in the wall, so if we go ahead and bring this forward so we can jump on it, there's a little chest over here. If you needed some gold. If I'm not... no, you do need the chest. Or not the chest, the block. I'll be back. Alright, and if we go ahead and head back to where we were and through the hole.
Keyhole detected. A corresponding key will likely be required.
This guy is tough. Considering we are only level 22, this guy packs a hell of a punch. You cannot break his shield whatsoever. He has AoE attacks like in a circle around him. This is very easy to screw up, so just keep your wits about you and don't try to get too greedy with damage, otherwise you'll be paying the price here. And if need be, there's always a corpse or two lying around if you need fast recovery. Air quotations on the fast, I guess, since, well, you know. And if you really want to disprove my point, you can go ahead and use your enhancement items. I don't know why I haven't thought about using them though. Actually, I think our range attack is pretty much useless anyway, so. I don't know about our skills. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, they do nothing. So you can only do melee damage here, so don't even bother. If you want to lock on, that always helps, I guess. That's funny, I actually remember him doing more damage than that, though. I know that's kind of a late reaction, but ooh, voice effect. Wait a minute, that's not the pipe equip? I wonder I'm not doing any damage. Oh well, whatever. In the metal pipe we trust. In the metal pipe we use. We give our faith. We give our allegiance to it. Actually, I guess here's the strategy. Get 9S to aggro on. Like, get 9S aggro. Or just kind of, you know, step away. Yeah, that's what I was talking about the punch. See, he actually showed it off because I foolishly got hit because of my tubules. It was not the fact that I'm experiencing a skill issue. But either way, yeah, one of you needs to take aggro. Now I realize why he has such amount of health bars, because he reflects all damage. I always thought shields kind of neglected some, but I never knew that they reflected all. So, having an unbreakable shield, yeah, kind of annoying. So just get behind them as much as you can, and you should be good.
What's this? Some kind of writing.
It reads, "Here lies the king of our forest. Alert. Storage media found. Digitization and saving complete."
Is this the treasure?
Here lies the Forest King Ernest. This exalted individual was the earliest among us to awaken to his own will, and for the reason did we name him our regime. Looking to sow the seeds of this will in others, His Highness distributed his own precious parts. His retainers were the first to be so blessed, followed by his subjects, and in doing so, he brought forth a paradise, one made for machines alone. Though his gifts did we learn of the thing called ego, and eventually of our own selves. And just as ego gives a way to emotion, so too did emotion lead us to feel great loyalty to the king. But our king was too great and too kind. Having distributed his parts, it became difficult for him to function, and soon he fell into a deep, silent sleep. Now the only path left to us, his loyal vessel, is to construct a kingdom of eternal peace, one which lives up to the magnanimous heart of our king. And so, as a sign of both our resolve and our gratitude, we leave in this place a chip made from our combined parts. Oh, spirit lives on. Your spirit lives on in us. Your spirit lives on in us, O great king. And so we implore you to rest in peace. The Forest Kingdom, its citizens as one. Oh hey, you found the record of the King of the Forest? Gosh, that's swell. Just really swell, and I guess you defeated his royal guard for me too. Gosh, thanks. A lot, see, cause I can't really talk so good if you haven't noticed, which maybe you did, and everyone else pretty much won't talk to me cause of it. And who cares about that Forest Kingdom idea anyway? And who does that dumb king think he is? And all them guys are all them guys are better off dead anyhow. Yeah, so thanks. Again for making all them guys extra dead, cause they were a bunch of idiots. Idiots. And who gives two bolts about them? And here, take this for all your work. Cause they had it coming, cause they have it coming, as they had it coming, 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 had it coming. Cause they had it coming, 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 they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming. Right. Let's just head back to the forest center. So if we go ahead and head around to the forest center next to this really large waterfall and the bridge, we go ahead and jump across this log over here, or this root, and head deep inside. And don't know how I feel about this.
Stay away from them! Leave this place! Leave now!
Okay, now wait, what?
Leave now!
Hogs have to be the most annoying enemy in the game. They're not even really an enemy. They're more of an ally to figure out how to use them, which I'll show eventually. But what you're going to want to do is only attack the hogs. The machine is not worth your time. It will be hard because he hits like a goddamn truck, apparently. Either way, just stay away, keep using your pod fire. Please! I beg of you! Please! I beg of you! Fine. We'll spare your critters. Ah. Thank you. So why do you have all these animals here anyway? Long ago, I rescued a herd animal. I do not remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. She followed me wherever I went. We played together whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. Interesting. Now, if I find a creature that is weak or injured, I'll bring them here. I'll watch over them until they're healthy again. Thank you for sparing me. Please visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. We'll see you. I mean, I guess that's one way to resolve conflict. I guess it's not so bad once you get to know him. Either way, that's all we have for the forest right now, so let's go ahead and head back to the resistance camp and stock up, I guess. Actually follow what 2B says for once. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy my favorite pod program, that being Mirage. Mirage is an AoE attack that, can do some nice damage overall. And, kind of helps every now and then. And you know what, I'll go ahead and buy Blade for the heck of it too. I probably should... You know what? Oh no, I already bought the first two. I don't think we're necessarily running short on chip storage, or we're really like dying for it at the moment, considering we don't have any really good plug-in chips at the moment. At the moment, at least. Actually, I guess I could do some arranging since I only have these. So, HP, only one moving speed is really needed. Let's go ahead and get our attack up back on there. Ooh! Offensive and deadly heal. I have to say, these have to be like one of the best chips in the game. They are some of the best chips in the game. This completely negates your need for healing items whatsoever. Trust me when I say this. Alright, fine, I'll buy the chip storage. But I need to show how kind of broken this is. It's really nice to have. Okay, let's see here. I personally like to use offensive heal just because it's more active and I see is more kind of reliable, considering, you know, I'm always doing damage. It heals you when you do pod fire as well, so that's very helpful. Deadly heal is only done after you defeat the enemy, so that's mostly why I recommend offensive. Jeez, my cord got stuck on my analog stick. Scared me there. I thought I broke my analog. Jeez, when did we get melee 6? Melee defense 6. That's ridiculous. We can fit melee defense, but at the same time I kinda just want moving speed for it instead. And I'm fairly sure we can just like barely equip moving speed, so yeah, just to make things easier. Oh no, I can't. How much is that? 4, so 14? Okay, so we're 3 short. Or 3 too big in this case. So instead, let's go ahead and... no, I can't. That sucks. Yeah, we're just gonna have to downgrade then. You know, can we fit more offensive heals? Oh no, we only had one. And if you wanted to, you could fit another OS program chip in, if you wanted to, I guess. Anyway, oh hey, a quest. Is something wrong? You're from Yoha, right? I don't suppose you... The thing is, I recently came out on the losing end of a scuffle with some machine life forms. The battle ended up corrupting a portion of my memory, which is a serious pain, as I'm sure you can imagine. Take these photographs, for instance. I have no idea where they are, or where they were, when they were taken, or even where they are. I only know that they're important. So we have an Oasis, an amusement park, and a waterfall. I recognize that you're busy, but if you have the time to help me out, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you find the location shown in any of these photos, please send me the coordinates. Hopefully that will help me recover my missing memories. We'll let you know if we find anything. Thank you.
These places look familiar. One looks like the amusement park, one looks like the desert, and one looks like the forest. Let's keep our eyes open next time we're in any of those areas.
Photographs. It's a simple trip around the world where you have to find a bunch of stuff. First up, we're heading to the desert. So, what we're going to want to do is we're going to head straight from the center point. Sorry, I was kind of off looking to my notes on the side. Anyway, we're just going to want to run straight through. You'll see a palm tree on the left side over there. And now we're in a little invisible maze, so we're going to have to kind of play around the invisible walls here. Oh no, I just went too far off to the left here. So, come back over. And we'll slide right into this little area over here. There we go. Just kind of keep hugging along that wall until you can get in. And all the way over here. Here we have the Oasis.
Hold on. This is one of the places in that Resistance member's photographs. Better record the coordinates.
Now then. Hey, guess what? It's a body of water. Do you know what this means? There's an android unit next to it. Hello. Okay, good talk. Oh god, anyone who has seen this area once has had enough of it. I guarantee you. Because here we have another selection of fish that we can catch. This time, this area houses one of the rarest fish in the game. Some consider it the rarest, taking up to almost 2 hours to catch. 2 hours! Would have been funny if I got it on the first try though. Either way, here we'll see some repeats. I didn't mean to cancel.
Commencing fishing.
Either way, here you can catch a carp, a killifish, a koi carp, an arowana, and a sub 1% fish, the beetlefish. Oh my god!
Complete.
Finally! That... It could have been worse. Sure, I've been here for like, what, close to 30 minutes? Maybe 35? But if you think that's the only fishing we're doing today, you're sorely mistaken. We're heading over to the amusement park next.
This place looks familiar. Oh, right. It's from that woman's photograph. I'll be sure to get her the coordinates.
Alright, so not only that, but if we go ahead and head over to a bridge here, we can also fish from
Commencing
here.
fishing.
This one will be a little bit hard to see because it's kind of a drop. So just keep your ears out. Also, if you notice, this is the first time we've seen Pod actually moving. So what I told you about before about Pod like swaying back and forth or
Report.
like starting to
Failed.
go the other direction, keep an eye out because that means you've hooked a fish. Now then, as far as what you can get here, the repeats are an Arapima,
Report. Fresh.
a machine lifeform head, a broken firearm, a killifish, carp, koi carp, and a koi carp machine, and our new additions, freshwater ray and freshwater ray machine. With these two being the exclusives for this area. So I'll see you when we actually get them.
Report. Fresh.
Really? It actually references Metal Gear Ray?
Report.
Oh, screw you! Finally!
Catch.
That was ridiculous.
Complete.
Either way, once we've caught the two exclusives, we're ready to make our way over to the last area, this time being the forest.
Okay, that's all the coordinates that Resistance member wanted. I'll be honest though, I don't quite get why she cares about these particular photos.
Everyone has memories that are precious for one reason or another. It's not for us to judge their value. They're important to her. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, I guess.
Intruders detected! Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of our forest! For the king of our forest! No falling back! Fight! You have lived your whole life for this singular moment! For the forest king! For the forest king! Ready, aim, intruders, get information now. Take position, keep going, don't be afraid.
So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and
Ready,
come out here.
aim, thrust. Okay, next, intruders, get
We're gonna go ahead and take out these guys though first.
keep going, don't be afraid.
Ouch. I just realized I haven't equipped my the pod program I grabbed. I've been too busy up with the whole fishing thing. So yeah, I'll do that eventually. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and fish on the bridge like I'm an old man. This is probably like one of the worst areas because of, you know, high up, and I can't see where the crap. So try to get it to where I can see just fine. Good thing rushing water doesn't affect the pod too much here. But either way, here we can catch an Arapima,
Report. Success.
an Arapima machine, a bloatfish machine, a carp machine, a fur carp, which is one of the exclusives,
Report. Unknown object.
A gas cylinder, a killifish, a koi carp machine, and a machine head life form, and another exclusive, an arowana. At least I'm assuming it's an exclusive because my notes are not letting me click arowana, it just wants to show me arapima. But at the very least, we need to get a fur carp because that's one of the exclusives. No, as it turns out, an arowana is not an exclusive. So yeah, the only thing we really need here has to be the fur carp.
Catch confirmed.
Okay, so my bad. You're also going to want to catch a machine bloatfish here. There is other places you can get it, but we've already went over those places and we haven't gotten it there, so we're going to go ahead and catch it now. If you were able to get it then congratulations, you're ahead of the curve here. Either way, let's go ahead and head back and talk to the resistance lady. Oh, this photo. I can still feel the intense heat beating down on me. Was I with someone? This is from the amusement park. I remember having fun there together. Together? This was a waterfall in the forest. I think I stumbled onto it one day when I was lost. But how did I get there in the first place? Now I remember. These aren't just photos. They're bits of data left from my beloved. 8 years ago, we were attacked by machines and fought a pitched battle. My love was killed, and many of my memories were lost. This must have been his final message for me. Thank you. You have no idea what this means to me. I know it's not much, but please take this. Honestly, I've been thinking a lot recently about whether it's worth to continue living. This data is telling me that I need to continue on. And yet, what's the point of a world where my love is gone? What's the point of living? Come on, NieR, let's go. Alright, well, next up, we're gonna go ahead and head back over towards the sewer area. Because there's something that's been available to us for a little while now, but it was just like really difficult to take out when we got it, so you're better off just waiting until this time, give or take. So what we're going to want to go ahead and do is clear out these guys first things first. And go ahead and talk to... Definitely not Pennywise over here. Hello! You're an android, are you not? Let me ask you something. Do you think the world is full of love? It might be? Don't you think we all need to express more happiness in our daily lives? I suppose. Exactly! In which case, you seem like just the person to help me make this world a better place. Sure, I guess. Really? Do you believe in the dream of connecting the entire world with love? No, of course not. Yeah, I do. I see, I see. Then perhaps I can believe you. Believe in you. You see, there are many machines who detest fighting. As such, I have decided to gather them together in order to hold a glorious parade. Glorious. It will be a parade of love and friendship for all. However, as it turns out, there are many among us who frown upon such outspoken expressions of peace. Therefore, I'm hoping you will protect our parade in order to ensure the successful dispensation of its wonderful message. Thank you for your support. If you could keep my comrades safe while we conduct the parade, I would be ever so happy. Now then, let us show everyone the power of friendship. I should have gave him a generic anime protagonist voice then. And they pop from nowhere, and we get started. So, step 1 of being a bodyguard. You see the enemy, you take them out. Level 35 enemies. They're stubbies, but still. Some of these projectiles can get kind of annoying as well. Just make sure you're keeping your eyes open and get the closest ones possible. They will not stop when you get far away, however. Actually, if you get too far away from your mission, Pod will actually tell you and it will actually automatically cancel the mission. And then there's like some points around here where like these guys will pop up randomly. Sometimes it's not worth dealing with every enemy, just fending them off so they can get over to the next section is good enough. Where are you? Anyway, yeah, for this, I'm gonna go ahead and keep my laser program for the time being. Alright. Always just make sure you're ahead of the parade whenever you can, because, well, obviously. I think I should still be in range.
Alert.
Yeah. If you want to, you can go ahead and switch over to... I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my other pod program. Go over to Mirage. And if we go ahead and use it, there we go. We have a nice AoE attack that does some nice damage. Now then, this section gets kind of hard because now we're having enhanced units being deployed. Either way, we have advanced units being deployed now, and there's multiple waves of these guys as well, so try to keep them aggroed on you as much as you can. The good thing is that you can't accidentally hit these guys in the scope.
Thank you very much. We managed to complete the parade without being annihilated. I know this isn't much of a reward, but please accept it. How wonderful. I think our joy really came across this time. We'll soon be holding another parade elsewhere. I hope we can count on your support for that as well. So, do you think of us as fools? I'm sorry. I hope to see you again.
Alright, so if we just go ahead and head back to the little shack here, we have our final quest of the episode. Oh no, oh no! What is it? A moose I have been caring for has fallen ill. I don't know how to repair it. You don't repair animals like you do a machine. But if it's sick, you should try giving it some medicine. Medicine? I'm not familiar with this concept. Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't be. It'll probably be easiest to just bring you some. Try to hang on until then. Alright? Alright?
So we're vets now? That's new. I assume you have at least some idea where to start looking for animal medication?
We'll probably need to recreate old human recipes. We should be able to find something in the commercial facility ruins.
Yes, I did walk all this way back. Anyway.
I can't believe the size of the commercial facility. The people of the old world must have led pretty good lives. I bet it was fun to shop back when you had so many choices.
We don't need such things.
Don't be so sure about that. Once we eradicate the machine life forms, us soldiers won't have anything left to do. We'll enter a new age of peace. And when that happens, we should go shopping together. I could buy you, I don't know, a t-shirt maybe? Something that looks good on you.
A t-shirt?
What, not interested?
When that day comes, I'm all for it.
That's a promise, right?
Yep.
Pod, what is this? Analysis. It is a writing implement. Humans used it to record information. Many humans also believed pens were mightier than swords. That's insane. It was a common human idiom, meaning unclear. You know, it's not wrong, though. Got this. Never seen this before. Analysis. This is a waxy solid known as lipstick. Humans applied this to their lips in order to appear more attractive. How odd. Proposal. Applying it to your own lips might lead to further understanding of human customs. No thanks. Use this here. What's this? Analysis. This is a hygienic tool known as a toothbrush. Humans moved it back and forth across their teeth at a rapid rate to reduce the probability of cavities. Cavities? As in caves? Cavities are bits of decayed enamel caused by acids in the mouth. The cave analogy is not altogether inaccurate. Well, it's got nothing to do with us. Lucky bastards. Thought there was another one around here. Maybe not then. Right here? Nope. For sure this is one though. Really? Alright, you then. Alert. Organic pharmacology textbook discovered. The data contained within should prove effective for... Words. The data contained within should prove effective for... ungulates? I've never seen that word before. Ungulates such as moose. Page 278 contains a recipe for anti-inflammation analgesic, which has a high probability of... Whoa. Hold on. We haven't even cracked this thing open yet. How do you know what's in it? The contents of the book are contained in my internal database. What? Why didn't you tell us with that when we first started looking for it? A request for information was not submitted. Well, this has to be a glorious waste of time. Well, this has been a glorious waste of time. Let's just make the medicine and get back to the machine. There is, what, 1, 2 more, though? They should still be around. Grab this over here. Actually, I think this one might be the last one. Yeah. Here's something else. Analysis. This is a form of sustenance known as extreme weight loss superfood. Humans consumed it in place of more traditional edibles in order to reduce body mass. Why would they want to do that? Humans often took in more energy than they expended. Accumulated calories were converted to fat and stored, decreasing physical capabilities. Man, humans had it rough. You won't even believe the half of it. Anyway, that should be it, so... now we make our trek back over to the shack. Medicine! Thank you. I will administer it immediately. The medicine seems to have worked. She's sleeping soundly. Good to hear. Animals are strange creatures. Unlike us, they cannot be easily repaired. It must be difficult to possess such inconvenient bodies. However, unlike us, they are also warm. So I've heard. Before I forget, please take this as payment for the medicine. Come again. We'll be waiting. Not gonna say anything? Alright. So, you actually get an animal satchel from that. But you could also just buy one. Well, if I read that right, that was an animal satchel. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Even the, all of these are key items, so that's something interesting, I guess. Anyway, since we're on the topic of the animals, real quick, there is something I do want to show off just before we end things here. If we go ahead and find any animal, could be a hog, could be a moose. We'll be using you. You can actually ride these animals. Oh hell no. Oh hell no, you're not hurting. No! No! I failed you! I didn't mean it. I wanted to run away into the sunset with you, but no. Your life had to come to an early end, all due to my stupidity. I forgot that B was get on and get off. Oh. We shall collect his meat in remembrance. We're actually gonna need some beast hide, moose meat, and all that stuff for stuff later on anyway, so... I'm not saying you should make a genocide on animals, but if you have time, I really don't know how to say this, but they'll be useful for later on. Either way,
Keep going. Don't be afraid.
if we go ahead and hit down right trigger, this will allow it to sprint. You can still collect items on the move, jump, whatnot. This will get us all of the tutorials for riding animals. I don't know how long it's going to drag this out though. Another thing to mention is that you actually get an achievement for riding 5 kilometers on any animal, so I can't say for sure if it's, actually no, this is 100% more effective than just running. You can actually damage enemies, so, and it does pretty decent damage. Animals as is can knock you out pretty easily. You finally get to use that power for yourself. But with great power comes great responsibility and all that. So don't let your companion die or else I will find them instead. Just be aware that you can lock on to your own animals, so be wary. Even when he tries to attack you. Oh, you're up there, that's why. But that's all. I'm gonna stop dragging stuff out. Alright, on to our next adventure.